Look at this massive ERV. This thing is huge. It's got massive energy recovery wheels. Look, here's one wheel. You walk through a door, and here's another wheel. And there's another door. Of course, the filters are disgusting. But yeah, the belt's broke on the ERV. Look how dirty this thing is. This thing's huge. This was that other side where I walked through, where that other wheel is over there. Here's a set of dampers.
See if you can get to the wheel, the fans over there. I haven't put eyes on them yet. I can only see like one side of them.
Chill water coil.
Says the motor's in here, but there's no way to get to it.
There's the other side of the ERV.
Yeah, I don't know how to get to those motors for the... Oh, here we go. Where the fan...
Here's the motor right here. Look, case. There's the motors. Yeah.
I fucking hate these phones, dude. I don't want your fucking night mode photo. Just take a fucking photo. Give me a picture of that camera.
Oh, sorry. Man, this thing is gigantic. Found this heating section with all kinds of water all over the floor. It's leaking from somewhere. Look at all the heat. Modulating gas valve, modulating gas valve, modulating gas valve. Here's your Maxitrol modulating. I mean, you got double stacked flues, and since this is a high turn down, the flues have drains. Oh, sorry, these are not modulating. They're just, that's a modulating valve. That's a modulating valve. That's on, off, on, off. My bad. There's a big son of a bitch. And this is the part that kind of baffles me. We have piping here, and I'm assuming this is a hot water, this is the hot water coil. But why do we have gas heat and a hot water coil unless they're using the gas heat simply for dehumidification? And look how nasty this is. Obviously, this doesn't have a drain, so this tells me it's the hot water coil. But we have water everywhere. Big ass blowers. It's like 7 feet tall in here. So yeah, this is a hot water coil. But again, it's weird because you have gas heat. This thing's freaking huge. guys. Big old ERV. And there's an upper section where my coworker is, which I'm gonna go see what he's up to. I want to check that out.
That's where all your fans are, your wheels. There's 4 of them.
Oh, for the ERV?
Yeah. There's 4 of them, so 2 on this side, and then there's a little cover door on the back side again.
Yep.
I guess when you climb out, I need to turn this thing back on, huh?
Did you go through that other door? Is there another set of 2 motors over there?
2 more sets of fans over there.
Okay, makes sense.
There's 1 more set of 2 fans.
Yeah, makes sense.
We gotta make sure all these doors are shut, because one thing I learned is when you open one, it opens the other, and fucking it's a cascade.
Is this just the other side of the ERVs up here? Did you check all this out?
Yeah.
That's just the other side of the ERV wheels, right?
Filters and ERV wheels. That's it. I guess crank this bitch back on, huh? Nothing we need to shut off for?
I don't think so. Yep, these ERV wheels are freaking huge, man. I'm up on an 8-foot ladder. These are, oh sorry, 6 foot, thank you. These ERV wheels are at least probably 10 feet tall.
Okay, I'm gonna hit auto on this VFD over here.
Hit auto. Chill water.
And I want to make sure everything comes back on. I don't know why everything's shut off.
Probably because we lost proving switches.
There's our heat. We step back in case it blows a big ball of fire out of there.
Yeah, this thing's massive.
The one on 22 is supposed to be smaller.
There we go. Middle of summertime, 90-something degrees outside. We got heat. I'm assuming they're using that for reheat or discharge air temperature control. But yeah, look how big this thing is.
Time to pour Gatorade in some pans, I guess.
Time to pour some Gatorade. Find out where the hell all this water is leaking through. I suspect in this back corner over here. This floor is wet. Yeah. I'm assuming they're using this for discharge air temperature control or some form of reheat maybe.
Pretty sure the water's going that way, you know?
Yep.
Alright.
Let's find out how the hell we got water in the heating section. I'm thinking it's coming in through that corner right there. Great call with the Gatorade though.
Let's see if it goes anywhere.
It could have overflowed. She ain't got no movement really, does she?
We should start to see it pull underneath there.
Great call though. It's a damn good way to find out. I don't see squat.
I've got a little coming under this side, but it definitely ain't moving very fast.
It ain't moving, well, it ain't moving towards that drain, and it's not moving towards that drain.
Towards this one.
Oh, well, look, maybe, or no, that's rust.
But we're going underneath right here.
Yeah, but look how slow. Dude, and look at the standing water in here. Hey, I'd be willing to bet you we overflowed from there because we have almost no movement. We have almost no movement. And look, none of those are moving, right? The little suds.
But we are draining. I know we're draining.
We're draining, but how well though? Because look, we have these suds are almost a clear indicator. We don't have hardly any movement. We don't have a lot of movement.
Take my little shot vac and vacuum out those drain lines.
Well, they have a hole at the top of where the vent cap is. Try and, or unless there's a union, if there's a union, let's break the union. But that's like I said, that's a great call with the Gatorade because look, look how slow that is, and we have not moved that way. And look how deep that is. I would almost bet you we overflowed, and then look. I mean,
should I pour that other one right here? See if it goes that way.
Oh, or yeah. Like I said, that was a damn good call with the Gatorade. Damn good call.
I'm going this way. It's slow, but it's going.
Well, and look how much less water was in those ones, right? This one right here was definitely had way more water than all the rest of them. And I'm wondering if it overflowed this shit. And our drains may not be that free and clear. I mean, it is draining. You can see it. But it's very slow. And look, hey, this red has pretty much almost stopped right here.
Yeah, it's moving real fucking slow.
Yeah, I think we got some drain issues here. But like I said, that was a damn good call on the Gatorade. Shit. Yeah, I feel that hot, humid air out there. I like it nice and cold in here. All right. Say hi for the camera. We cleaned the drains, and I figured that's what it was. And now look, remember how the Powerade was mainly just sitting in this one? Well, now it started moving over towards the drain, and same with this one. You can see the stream of Powerade moving towards the drain. And I'm thinking that's the whole thing. I think this one right here definitely has the most amount of water, and I'm thinking it overflowed because we had literally next to nothing going through that one right there, and there's another one on the other side of this thing. Yep, that Powerade was not moving. So there you go. There's a nice little trick for you guys. Grab some red Powerade, pour it in your drains, and that'll give you the visual, show you what's going on or not. It's definitely moving. That's outstanding.